Morning. Well, this feels weird. I don't know if this vlog will actually go up, but we'll see. I haven't vlogged in ages. It feels quite weird, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and make an effort. Anyway, I'm at Tesco's. The time is now 7 o'clock, and I thought I'd come to Tesco's nice and early because I need provisions. I need some food. With this crazy virus, of course, the queues are very long everywhere. So I thought I'll come early. Aaron went shopping yesterday to buy some food, but did he buy any of the things that I needed? No. So I've had to come out and get the bits and pieces that I need. But I think he got here at 6 o'clock yesterday, and he said there was no queue. He just walked straight in, and I am looking at a very long queue as we speak. So, well, to be fair, the queue goes round the corner. So, I don't know. It might be quite a short queue. It might be a long one. It's just a battle to get food. It's like as if shopping wasn't bad enough. Hate food shopping. Love retail shopping, but hate food shopping. And with this crisis and everything, just keeping two meters apart, just having rules to follow is really difficult. It's difficult for me anyway. Some woman told me off last week because she was picking out some tomatoes and I was picking out some carrots, and they were next to each other. And after queuing for like an hour and a half, I just didn't think about the social distancing. It's just going to take a long time to get used to these like new measures. And I went to get my carrots, and she looked at me and said, "Oh, so much for social distancing."
2 meters, you can't. Fuck off.
And I was like, oh. I didn't say anything back because she was right, really. I just forgot myself. Anyway, here I go. I'll chat to you in a bit. "2 meters apart, shopping at Tesco's. Gonna be here for a long time." I'm back. Wow. What a mission, just to go shopping. I should really try and do some online shopping. I bought some anti-back wipes when I was in there because there's no hand sanitizer. But I've just used one and I'm not sure how strong they are. It says Sunny Hands antibacterial hand wipes. There's nothing else to buy in there. There's no gel hand sanitizer. They're out of it. And I suppose that's just the norm now. These don't really smell that strong. They don't smell of alcohol or anything, so I'm not sure how efficient they are. So yeah, but it's so exhausting. Don't you find it really exhausting, this whole shopping system? I mean, I know it has to be done, but my mind's just full of so many things. And then you come shopping, the only outing, so to speak, of the week, and there's just so much to remember. There's just, keeping 2 meters and everything. Customer told me, she said to me, "Oh, not this way, love. You got to follow the arrows," which, fair enough. I just think I'm just not the kind of person to say anything to someone. If I think someone is doing something wrong, this is regarding just the social distancing and everything. If someone's not keeping their distance, I'm more likely to step back or step out of the way. I'm not the kind of person to say something. And also, if someone, like, I don't know where you live, what it's like where you live, but in the UK supermarkets, we're all trying to keep like a 2 meter distance apart just for safety. In Tesco specifically, there are arrows on the ground where it's like a one-way system. So when you're in the shop, after you've been queuing outside for ages, once you're in the shop, you've got to follow this one-way system. and there are all stickers placed on the floor that you've got to follow. I was in the fruit and veg aisle, and I literally was just a few feet away, and I needed to turn back to get something from around the corner. And as I turned around, it was a customer. A customer was there, and she was like, "Oh, you can't go this way. You've got to like go the other way." And I just thought, really? I didn't say anything, but I stood there and I thought, really, I just want to go and get some. That's literally a few feet away. I don't have to go all the way around the one-way system. And I do understand that these rules are put in place to follow, but I think some people are really being anal. And of course, this is a time to be really like strict and follow rules, but I'm not the kind of person that would say that to someone else. I leave that to the staff to say, and I just keep my distance, but I wouldn't actually say, "Oh, excuse me, you're going the wrong way." Oh, anyway, rant over. I'm gonna head home. So I'm back from shopping and I've got all this stuff to unpack. What a bore. It's really expensive as well. Like, I've never in my life spent £204 on a weekly shop. Like, what is going on? I cannot believe this stuff is like £200. Look at my receipt. £204. That is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, to be fair, there's some tin things that I've put away in the cupboard. But apart from that, like 10 tins of beans and stuff. But apart from that, can you believe it? And I feel like Tesco's have put their prices up. Well, no, they haven't put their prices up. The prices are the same. Like, usually when you go to Tesco's, there'll be lots of deals to be had. But there are no deals. I've not noticed any deals. Usually there's like deals on the cereal. Well, on many things, you know, 2 for the price of whatever, that kind of thing. Because of this pandemic, it seems like they've stopped all the discounts and stuff because they know that people have to buy from their supermarket. I've never, ever, ever in my life spent £200 on food shopping, not even at Christmas when you overbuy stuff and like alcohol and drinks. Never have I spent on a family of 5 £204 on shopping. My average weekly shop is about £125. Like, I'd probably spend £80 in the week and then go back to the shops and buy a few more bits and pieces in that week, which would total to about £125, £130 maximum. I haven't bought anything particularly luxury or anything. Like, I've got 3 bottles of wine. I've not really got any meats or anything. Anyway, I'm going to put this away. Eli is so rude. He's just said to me that I would make the best horror creature in a feature film.
Come out with?
Why would you say that to me, Eli?
You did something creepy. Oh look, I'm on camera. Imagine that.
Why is my sound so goddamn awkward on camera?
And also, you pronounced that completely incorrectly.
I pronounce what incorrectly?
Awkward.
Oh, awkward. Awkward. Oh, awkward. Oh my god.
Why are you so awkward?
Tell us a joke.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Me.
Me who?
Just me. Regular old son.
Oh, that's so rubbish. I'll have to delete that.
That's not a joke.
Oh, I've just finished unpacking the shopping. That took the best part of like 2 hours to do because our fridge freezer was so untidy. It had a lot of ice and a lot of crumbs in the freezer section and stuff. So we decided to pull out the drawers and give it a good clean. That wasn't part of the plan today. That's what I ended up doing. It's just a tedious job, isn't it? But if it needs doing, it needs doing. So yeah, how are you all? How are you guys? I've not spoken to you since my last video, which was probably about 7 weeks ago. But we weren't in lockdown when I uploaded that video. I'm not going to talk loads about it. Is what it is. I'm just wondering how you parents are coping with this lockdown and how your kids are managing and stuff. My kids are okay. They've been managing quite well. My youngest daughter, Saya, so she's 10, she's the one that always wants to go out. My middle boy, Ashton, is quite a homely boy, and Elijah is a mixture of both, but Saya is the very active one in this family. She's always the one that gets invited out to play dates and stuff and parties. So yeah, I thought she wouldn't cope that well with this self-isolation, but she's dealing with it pretty well, pretty good. She's not complained once about anything. She totally understands, has a good grasp of the situation and everything. So yeah, she's just been like doing drawings and TikToks. She's got me doing TikToks and stuff. I'm no good. I'm actually such an embarrassment. Hey ho, I can laugh at myself. But yeah, we got the garden space, so she's been playing in the garden on the trampoline and stuff. She's not actually been fussed at all about going outside. She's not been out since the school shut. She has not been out for even a walk. She doesn't want to. She's not bothered. So, wow. So, in fact, she hasn't been out for about 3 or 4 weeks, or however long this lockdown started. But the boys go out for a run every evening, and I'm always preoccupied at home with lots of stuff. I've not been bored at all. I've been a really busy bee. The thing is, it's frustrating because I have all the time in the world now. No school trips or anything like to think of, school runs, parents' evenings, doctor's appointments, school meetings. There's just so much that I want to do I think with this situation, a lot of like people without kids are really like, you know, if they're living with a couple or whatever, they're enjoying some alone time together, enjoying each other's company, taking up new crafts. With the kids at home, it's difficult because I can't actually sit down and focus on something that I really want to do for me. It's constantly stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. Before the virus, pre-virus, the kids will have their half-term break from school. So like nothing's different there. I love having them around me and stuff, but usually I'm able to take them out and, you know, break the day up, break the week up, but we're not able to do that now, so it's tough. Anyway. Oh God, I've got 3 spots here. 2 spots. I'm worried that this vlog's going to be boring because obviously we're just at home. I'm just going to take you around with me anyway. I really want to make some face masks, and so I did a Google search for some mask templates. I've gone ahead and like downloaded the templates, printed them, cut them out, and I've made the masks up, but I'm not quite happy with the fit because I think the face masks, well, everyone has a different face. Everyone's got a different sized head, shaped face, and I printed the patterns of the ones that I like the look of, but actually once I'd stitched them together and tried them on, it wasn't a very good fit. So I just practiced on some calico that I had. So I'm gonna try and make my own template so that the masks fit more to the shape of my face, because these ones, when I made them and I put them on, there were gaps around the edge. I'm just going to use the skills that I have to try and make a template for a mask. So I might take you to the room at the end of my garden. It used to be my craft room, but it's a bit of a junk room now. Actually, I'll take you with me. Aaron, I'm coming in. So this is our shed, and as you can see, it is full of junk. So much junk. Right here are Summer Saya's modelling pictures. This was the first job she ever did. I registered her with an agency when she was about 2 years old, and this is the first job that she did for a retail company called Next. They're quite like an iconic retail company here in the UK, but it was such a fun shoot. We stayed the night by the seaside, and yeah, it was like a 2-day shoot, and it was so much fun. But yeah, we don't quite know what to... These posters were taken from one of the flagship stores. I didn't even know she was in there. She'd obviously done the job, but I didn't realise when the posters would be used in the store. And a friend contacted me and said, oh my God, Saya's in store, she's in store. So these posters were all in store. I've got some more hidden around, but they were all in store across the UK, and that was just such a cool moment. That was her first job, quite a big job, and yeah, very proud moment for me. I'll show you that one. There she is. That one. This one was shot in the boot of an old Morris Minor. It was beautiful. Oh, this one. I don't want to touch anything in here because every time I move stuff, like something flies out, like a moth or a mosquito. But yeah, that's that one. Anyway, we've got a drum kit there, a lawnmower, stuff stored up there in the eaves. I've just got lots of things that I want to sell in like a car boot sale on eBay and stuff, but they're all boxed up there. But obviously this year there'll be no car boot sales or anything, so this year's just cancelled really, isn't it? But here we got our Christmas decorations and just some storage. And then this corner of the room was my craft area. We've lived here for about 8 years now, and when we moved in it was empty, but I do a lot of my crafting here, sewing, and I bought this big table to cut my fabrics and stuff on. Like, I've got a PVC roll there, but I don't work in here anymore because honestly I'm really scared of spiders and bugs, and there are a lot of them in here. Everything in here moves with creatures, so yeah, it's a shame really, because it could have the potential to be a great room. If I wanted to spend any money on doing it up, it will be quite a costly job. Our landlord won't do it. We've asked him and he said, well, it's just a shed. So that's the end of that one. But yeah, this is where I've done my creative work over the years, but now I just do it in the house. That's another poster of Saya. But yeah, I've got all these fabrics in here. I've got tons and tons and tons of fabrics, and I need to get them out of here because I haven't sewn anything for a few years and they're all gonna get eaten by the moths. So what I'm gonna do is unpack them from these drawers, take them in the house and just fold them, make them a bit more tidy, organize them. So yeah, so here I have some more crafting bits and pieces. I used to make little girls' hair accessories, and these are all like sweets made out of resin and stuff, and I used to, like, you know, cluster them together and glue them on like crocodile clips and stuff. And got all my little findings for jewellery making and crafting in there. These are my roses. I used to love making these. I think I'm still going to, I think I'm going to take this up again because I really enjoyed making these roses. Again, I used to so hand rolled these and then attach them to Alice bands. So they're quite cute, and I've got ribbons and stuff there. There's a lot of stuff. I want to relocate everything in these drawers here and here into my bedroom. but that will be a separate vlog. Oh, it's just Eli doing the kettlebells. Oh, also in this room, there's mats on the floor. They're very old mats, but they're really thick, heavy, good quality judo mats. And Aaron is a judo instructor, so he comes in here with his mates sometimes to work out. We've got like kettlebells and stuff. It's a room with all sorts of like things in it. Saya swings off that. We used to have a punch bag in here.
This is my room.
Yeah, Elijah says he'd love for this to be his room, but it's not habitable. He's got his amp here because he likes to hook this up to his ukulele. Quite good at playing the ukulele. Huh? You're quite good at playing the ukulele. You don't play it enough. Well, you don't hook it up to that amp and play it enough.
That's because we've only just got a lead for it now.
So this is also where I keep a lot of my I used to do nails. I used to do acrylics and stuff, and I set that up at home. I used to do lash extensions and everything. But yeah, I've sold most of the things off, so this is what's left over. I used to do the CND shellac and gel nails and everything. I've still got all that, and I sometimes use it. So yeah, let me go and grab all my fabrics. Look at the places he sits, eh? Yeah, I've got to do some hairdressing duties because look at Elijah's hair. Look at my son's hair. It's so overgrown and just looks wild. Show him your profile. God.
Really profile, though. I don't want...
But it only looks bad because you look like
looks ugly anyway.
a Frankenstein head because you've got all this hair growing here that needs to be tapered in. Oh God, but yeah. You know your hair can look so nice when it's done, but yeah, he wants to grow it out, but I'm like, no, Eli, you've got to trim around your neck.
You can cut the back eventually, but it's just while I don't have to like, go outside or anything, it's just been comfortable to grab
to play with it.
Yeah.
He's using it as his hair as a comfort blanket. Just got everything from the back room that I want. All my fabrics, they've just been rammed into drawers. So I think I'm gonna put you on a time lapse and fold this lot, make it a bit more tidy. Voila! How much neater is that? I love this fabric here. It's my favourite fabric of all time. Let me show you. It's by like a fabric designer called Alexandra Henry, and it's from the Folklore collection, and it's just, I just love the vibrant colours. It's a very juvenile print, but I don't mind. I really like it. The only thing is I don't know what to make out of it. I'm actually thinking of like maybe gluing it onto a piece of card and putting it in a picture frame. It's like a village scenery. See, there's like a church there, a Mexican guy shaking his maracas, and an angel with a rainbow, and I love this tone of blue here. So I'm thinking of framing it. I think it'd be really nice framed. And I also have it in this cream colour, which is slightly different. This one's got a saint or Mary. I don't know if that's supposed to be a saint or Mary or something on it. I've had these fabrics for such a long time. I have made some things out of it, and I've got a whole lot more in my shed. I'm kind of sick of folding now, and I've got to get on with dinner. But these are did I tell you that I wanted to make some masks earlier on? I'm not sure if I did, but Yeah, this is one mask that I made. I printed the pattern off like a website, but I think it's not a good fit on me. I think this is best suited for a smaller face. It's this style here, which I've put a wire through it. That's a better fit than that one. This one's not as snug around the face. But where's my one? This is the one that I have designed a pattern for, and it's the one that fits me the best. I think it's a much nicer shape. So yeah, I might do, I haven't finished making this, but once I finish making it, if it fits well and everything, then I'll show you how to make the pattern, because I was thinking not everyone has a printer, so not everyone can print a pattern. So it'd be good if you could learn, like, just follow like an instruction and draw out the pattern on graph paper, cut it out and then sew it. But yeah, yeah, this needs tweaking, and then if it's good, then I'm going to make a video on how to make a pattern. And then as for these fabrics, I'm going to show you quickly where I want to store them. This is my bedroom, and I've got this wardrobe here that I've stored. I've vacuum sealed some clothing up there, and then I actually have a wardrobe here that goes right the way along this wall. But this wardrobe here had a lot of damp in it, so I had to take the doors off and everything. And as you can see, the wood is bowing there. I'm thinking of just gutting the whole thing out, as the wood is old and stuff, and having a craft space in there. Or there are some units from IKEA that I want. I wanted to get the Kallax range. I'll put a picture up on the screen. But yeah, I don't know if they're delivering at the moment. I'll have to have it delivered, because obviously with lockdown and everything, I can't go to IKEA. But this is the place I want to convert, and I think that might be quite a cool video to watch, to show you the transformation of my wardrobe. I've got to go make dinner now. It's getting late, so let me go and do that. Oh yeah, before I start dinner, while I'm up here, I just wanted to show you this desk. It's like a mid-century, what do you call it? G-plan desk. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I mean, the craftsmanship is beautiful, and it's got a little drawer here that I could have like all my like needles, like all smaller little things like pliers and stuff for jewellery making, and you know, what's that? I was going to make a hair clip, which I haven't done, but anyway, and it's in really good condition. It's just beautiful. You know, they don't make furniture like this anymore. But that, I want to have that in here. And I've measured up and everything. I think it would fit in there nicely, and what I would do is just sit on the end of my bed and sew there and do crafting. Come round? I'm going. Yeah. Sorry? Okay. Of course you can, honey. You know, we've got so many crisps. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Are you going on the trampoline again?
Yeah.
Sorry? I'm going to be too tired to make peach crumble after I make this. I'm feeling really... I tell you what, I'll make it tomorrow. So the kids like my peach crumble. Thank you. No, don't feel bad. I'm sure you would make it yourself if you could. You're going to make things for me when I'm an old lady. How about that? So don't you worry. Sorry? Oh God, my eyes are burning now. God, I'm going to get copyrighted for this actually. Guys, I've got this really cool hack, if you can call it a hack, on how to peel a clove of garlic. I don't know if you've seen it before, but I'm going to show you. I saw it on one of those Facebook videos where, you know, those Facebook videos that show you hacks and stuff. But yeah, what you do is you get the garlic and then you take all the outer bit off, all the skin. And then, now this has worked for me so many times, but I bet now I'm going to show you on camera it's not going to work. So you've got all the segments around the garlic like this, and then, oh God, how am I going to do this? This is going to be so embarrassing if it doesn't work. You're supposed to stick the knife in through the center and twist that segment off. Oh, it didn't work. Damn. You stick the knife in and twist. It does work, honestly. Let me try one more time. You stick it in, you twist, come on. I'm determined. Stick in and twist. Oh my God, why is she screaming like that?
Did you hear me screaming outside?
Yes, I did hear you screaming outside.
Yeah, sorry, I think the kids kept me home before.
God, you sound like you're being murdered. Wow, why are you screaming like that? Well,
Yeah, sorry.
no worries, as long as you're having fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I'm making a spaghetti bolognese tonight. Oh God, the oil burning. So yeah, making a spag bowl tonight. And these are the ingredients I'll be using. Lamb mince, tomato puree, garlic. I used the whole bulb of that garlic. I love my garlic. Some chopped carrots, some celery. Oh, with the carrots, I used this device. It's really cool. I think I got it off Amazon, but it's I usually use it to chop my onions with, but it's got a string here that you pull. You like, if it's an onion you're chopping, you like chop it into like 4 pieces, put it in, and it's got this sharp blade that rotates. Put that on top, pull the string, and it chops it really finely, and it's done a really good job of chopping the carrots, because it's the first time I've used it for chopping carrots, because I didn't think it would work because carrots are quite hard, but it was okay. I had to load it all in here gradually. But yeah, I'll link it below if I can find it. It's 2 bags of basil, washed and chopped. Some fresh tomatoes. I always used to use tin tomatoes and it doesn't quite cut it. I prefer fresh tomatoes now. And I'm gonna use a couple of the lamb stock pots, lamb seasoning. This is my bolognese so far. So I've got onions, I've just fried some onions, and then I added in the garlic, fried that off for like 2 minutes, and then I put in chopped carrots and the celery, and I'm just leaving that to stew for a bit, just to kind of saute, and then I'm going to add the meat. This isn't a cooking tutorial actually. It's not meant to be. The mince is in. I'm going to add in a big handful of black pepper. Then I put in a good handful of lamb seasoning. Basil.